Hi, I'm Edwin Proper from ProperGrowth, and in this video, we're going to break down the Gemba Walk that we just did, and we're going to be talking about the strike zone, Henkaten, which is chain sprints, and why it's so important to introduce that into your morning meeting. And then we have a whole bit about leadership. Paul talks about what it takes to be a good leader, and we hear from the senseis as well. And then at the end, we get a really vulnerable response from Pablo. There is a lot to take from here, so listen and learn.
This is the strike zone. If you go to Mifune, we're going to put it up on the screen. You'll watch how they're working. The people are working just like this. This is the strike zone. Mr. Amazawa explained, the minute you reach like this, that's a -1, -2, more uncomfortable, -3, -4. So these are different degrees that are not ideal. Okay, everyone just watch. -2. Can you even fathom the amount of work that's gone into setting up this station, the amount of thinking? Do you see how bad we all are? We are all a joke next to this. So you and Pablo, we love you and I love you and you've done a great job out there. But on a scale of 1 to 1,000, my company is like 3 or 4 and this is like 999. Okay? There's just not even, we're not even in the same, we're not even playing the same game. They are measuring a 1/6 of a second. Okay. That's the level of sensitivity that's going on here.
But when you set the goal, that's great to set the goal. But when you train your people, do not talk about the speed. Okay? Don't tell them to do fast.
Quality.
We talked about 2 Seiri Seton. Don't become a policeman. Hey, you didn't do this, do that. Do not do this. The Gemba will hate you instead of love you. Do it together. Hey, let's do it together. This is the wrong way. Let's make your work easier. Also, my workplace at Mifune. Yeah, thank you. Yes. In this video, let me explain. So her work, her movement, and then the machine movement, almost the same time. That's how we calculate. Make sure that all the things are working simultaneously, not separately. Make sure that the worker is not waiting for the machine. And she will now she put the switch. Now the machine is working while she's doing another job. So we got to fix the position of the Kanban post.
In other words, he saw something that could be improved.
Yeah, that's too high. Here, actually, to tell you the truth, machine work is working 1 second faster than this lady's work. So I want to solve this 1 second difference. That's my target to improve. 1 second, you don't take it sloppily. You should take this seriously to reduce. That's our.
So for all of you who have been to Japan, you should be able to repeat this in unison. Okay, 1 sec.
1 second, 1 yen.
1 step. Look at it's like this. This is Toyota's thinking. 1 step equals 1 second of time, costs you 1 yen. It's much more severe than that, but we made it simple for everyone to remember.
Yeah, in Toyota's number is 1 step is 0.5 second, 1 yen. But
But
for
easy
you,
to remember. 1 step equals 1 second of time equals 1 yen. And there are thousands and thousands of steps out there being wasted every day, along with my company too, compared to what Toyota and Lexus is doing and tier 1, tier 2 suppliers. That's why, you go to Japan to recalibrate your eyes on what the real standard is.
for example,
Muda.
let's talk about Muda.
Stand him up. He needs to stand up and do this.
Muda.
One of his most important talks.
So we, Mifune, we talk about 7 Mudas. Who can indicate 7 Mudas? Nobody?
Oh, you.
So I don't want you to just remember those 7 Mudas, but I really want you to understand deeply for those. First, inventory, delivering, traveling, overproduction, motion of your workers, the work itself, there's a Muda. You don't want to do non-added value work and waiting, and you create defect. So where was the Muda in the process that you just saw? That's the way of you thinking when you walk the Gemba. Very easy to find, very easy to understand. How can we eliminate the Muda? Or if it's difficult to eliminate, then how can we reduce the time of the non-value added work? So that's what I do. Every day when I go to the Gemba Walk, I always look for the Muda. And my eyes are really keen to find those Mudas. So what is real Muda? Why Muda is so important to understand? Your Muda is raising up your cost and you're charging your customers. Removing Muda means reducing your cost and you bring back to your normal speed of your production with a reasonable price.
So we talked about commitment. I want him to stay there. Quality brings trust. So we talked about commitment. Why are people committed to people who do the Toyota production system? Because they trust the company. So when you're lowering your cost, you're building trust to the customer.
So the trust we produce by producing the product that the customer likes. What is the product that your customer likes? Cheap, good quality. That's it. That's why Toyota love us. And also, you deliver on time that you said, you committed, that you deliver. That's why Toyota love us. What is strong Gemba? What does it mean? Have you ever thought about this? Eliminating Muda is a strong Gemba? No. You can create great quality. You can create with low cost. And you can deliver on time. And then the lead time is very short. This is strong Gemba. So what do we do every day? Constantly to create strong Gemba. In the morning meeting, each department, we talk about Henkaten, change point. Why? Man, machine, method, and material. When you have any changes of those 4 M's, every morning meeting, we check. Why? Because that will create the defects of your work. Once we know what changes we have today, then we know how to work of the day. That's a must that you have to do in the morning. So your target should be to create strong Gemba. That's my opinion.
One more time. I never heard him say this before. It's profound. Strong Gemba is quality, cost, delivery. The 4th one was short lead time. Thank you. Never heard him say this before.
And of course, safety. Any questions, comments?
I have a question. Will from US. Okay, so this sounds great. I love it. I want a strong Gemba. What are some things that we can do as beginning lean thinkers to start to move in that direction?
You should focus on change point. Henkaten every day. Because you will have change point every day. Either man, machine, material, or method. Sorry. Let's say machine is changing today. Make sure that your all machines are working. And we should talk about the maintenance as well. Man, for example, the workers. Today, all of a sudden, Mary didn't come. Who's going to take the
フォ
position
ローに入るの。
of the day? Are you ready to have someone to go to take the position and then make sure everything works perfectly? In order to do that, your workers need to be able to do the multi-skilled work. So for you to start moving forward to the right direction, first you need to understand and do the change point every day.
What do you think, Will? What do you think of the answer?
I think it's a great answer because I had it to do after Japan to start a Henkaten program and I didn't do it. And we would certainly need it.
I love your honesty. And in your particular business, change points are happening all day long, hundreds of times, correct?
100%. They drive our problems.
60% of your defects that you're creating, the real cause is coming from those 4 M's.
I have a question regarding Henkaten. When the defect occurs, you relate it to the Henkaten and then you try to...
No. The Henkaten is for the purpose of not letting the defect happen. The Henkaten is specifically, you evaluate at the beginning of the day, the 4 M's. Where is there potentially a change point? New material being delivered, a new person taking a line, a machine coming online, a new method done. And then you say, oh, this is where the problem's going to happen. You run there and you make sure everything is set in place so it can't happen. You never wait for the defect. The point is to keep the defect from happening.
But when we have a defect,
Yes.
also we trace back through those methods 4 N.
Okay. But the main purpose of Henkaten is to keep the defect from ever happening.
Absolutely.
So that's why the importance of the multi-skilled and the men level, no? So when they change a person, it's the same level of skill.
Immediately, a countermeasure is put in place. A new person's coming on. The leader would go there, make sure they're trained correctly, watch to make sure they're performing the work correctly, make sure the standard is stable. The tools are not on the bench, they're on the cart in the position they need, the walkway's clear. So a defect can't be introduced. Did you get the difference?
Yes.
At that time, maybe late 1970, we had a lot of quality issue flow out to the market. So I am a leader of eliminate that problem in Toyota. Then I investigated what's this problem happen. There are many things, root cause. Largest one is the design change, process change, including worker change, operator change, or material change. That's the start point on Henkaten control. So it's a kind of handshake from quality problem.
So Toyota implemented this Henkaten, or Toyota came up with this Henkaten, is that because they had a lot of problems with defects. And they investigated the reason why we created so many defects is because of those 4 M's.
Yes.
So Henkaten is a Toyota word. Even Japanese, we don't know what the Henkaten means unless you understand Toyota.
Also, 1970, early 1970, there's no clear standardized work.
Toyota had no standard.
You cannot believe that. So we have a 2 shift. Before, day shift, night shift, and rotate every week. Day shift use this tool. Night shift use a different tool. After finish job, they remove the tool and left. This is my tool.
So I'm not going to share the tool with the different shift. This is mine. You cannot use my tool. So that was the condition before in Toyota.
It took 1 year. So we've discussed between the shift and think about one best tool.
So in order to solve that problem, both shift leaders got together and discussed until they both agreed to use and choose the best tool.
Because the
Toyota target was not to create the defects. So make sure anybody do the same job, we can create 100% quality work. So that's why the standard is the most important thing in your
The
work.
history of standardization in Toyota started from 1964 when I joined Toyota. Not long history. Standardization is a company Hoshi. So present Hoshi, standardization.
Who has questions? You've heard them both speak. Go.
Oh, I just want to confirm. So Henkaten is discussed in a meeting. Is it just with the leaders, or is it the people on the Gemba?
Oh, the whole. Well, in a morning meeting, they have a Henkaten board, a Meriyuka board, which is a board in every department, and on there is a Henkaten, and the leaders will discuss with everyone the potential Henkatens and write down what they are and the countermeasure, what action they're going to take to make sure the defect does not get introduced. Did I answer the question?
Yeah. So we can introduce that in our morning meetings.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And but then what about all the different departments?
You can deliver it in the morning meeting, but it's more of a departmental thing than it is a corporate morning meeting, with the exception of in a morning meeting on a typical job site, construction site in Japan, if there was a high crane working on a construction site, that would be introduced as a safety Henkaten. There's a very high crane coming at 2 o'clock. Everyone needs to be extra careful around this work area. But the specifics of the Henkaten is departmental. There could be a global Henkaten that everyone needs to know about, but most of the time you'll see it at the regional level. Now, I want to say one more thing to all of you. Not one more thing. I might say 10 more things, but let me get by you real quick. If you want to become a better leader, there are a couple things all of you need to do, and I'm watching all of you, okay? You need to shut up and start asking questions. How many times have I stopped this meeting and asked what you were thinking? How many times? How many times? A lot. How many times have you done it? How many times do you do it? How many times are you stopping and finding out what everyone's thinking in your team? Is there anybody that does it 3-4 times a day? Okay, good, Nick. Amazing. It doesn't surprise me that you're doing it. Okay, Sean, great. You need to shut up and start asking questions. Why? I learned this from Richio Shingo, president of Toyota China. Okay, son of Shigeo Shingo. He came to my facility, spent 2 days there, and he was constantly asking, what do you think? What do you think to all my people? And I said, Richio, why are you doing that? And he says, if you don't let them speak, you don't know what they're thinking. If you don't know what they're thinking, you don't know how effectively you're teaching. We need to know what your people are thinking.
So, Paul, you asked what we were thinking, and what I was thinking is that I would love to know what Mr. Nomura thinks when they think of a great leader or someone they admire. What are the behaviors that those people exhibit that make them think they are great leaders?
First, the leader have a clear vision or dream that you can express to your people. I want to bring this company to this ideal. The team members at the Kentucky plant called me not just Mr. Amezawa, but my nickname was Matt.
I should be
so people really easily access to me and say, hey, Matt, what's going on?
So easy access.
Easy access, great leader. And
clear vision.
Tell your dream.
A dream.
I want to change this company to this kind of image. Not numerical number.
No numbers.
Sales, profit.
No sales.
Cutting.
No profit.
Okay. Dream, vision, accessible. Keep going.
Akio Toyoda's a vision is
so Akio Toyoda
make good car.
Make good car.
He never said profit, sales volume.
Don't talk about those numbers as a vision. That's a great leader. Mr. Amezawa worked in a huge company called Toyota. But I'm like you in a very small, mid-sized company. 48 years now.
昨日言いました。
I'm
5人の会社が今
the owner of
300人の会社になりま
company
した。た
and
またま。
started with 5 people. Now today, I don't know why it happened, but now I have 300.
これは何も最初からここ
I
にここまで持っていこうと
never
何も目標はありま
I
せん。
never planned that Mifune, my company, will become a 300 employee size company. We are only one of them as a supply chain of
したがっ
Toyota.
て、
You can't really change anything. The direction of the
だから言ってみ
company
れ
or
ば、
anything. It's always aligned
毎
with
日毎
Toyota.
日
So every
真面目
day,
に仕事をする。
my focus was be serious, make
それから
my product good quality with low price. And I always took initiative to solve the problem or take responsibility that nobody wanted to take.
So a good leader takes initiative to solve problems.
Not solve problems, to take whatever problems or any responsibility that people want to avoid.
Oh,
I took it. I will do it. I will do it. If people don't want to take it, don't worry, I will do it. I didn't have a great vision like Toyota.
毎日毎日目先の仕事をしっかりやって
Daily
いこう。
basis, I will commit to myself
それが結
to
果的に
achieve my
今に至
small
っている。
goals. And that led to a big company and successful. We are tier 2 company.
これは
or-
じゃあティア1になれるんですかと言ったら我
And
々
people
はなりま
ask
せん。
us if we want to become a tier 1 instead of tier 2 of for
しかし、
Toyota. But we don't want to be a tier 1.
ティア2のトップにいたい。
But we always want to be the number 1 of tier 2
これが一
companies
つの
of
大きな目
Toyota.
標です。
That's our big target.
Sorry. Sorry.
Go ahead.
You said something that was. I was thinking during all this time when Pablo talked about commitment, commit to myself. So you commit to yourself to create the business that you want to see. And sometimes we neglect that dream, that vision. But it's a reminder for me. And I wonder if you also have a struggle like being commit to some other people that you forget about the commitment with yourself.
I don't know if I understand Max completely. One more time.
Okay, yes. Sometimes when we are owner from a company, we struggle with all the employee, the customer, the supplier, and sometimes our own team. And I particularly, in my case, I forget a lot of time about sometimes my dream, my vision, and I tolerate the wrong behavior. I'm not getting the result that I want, and I have a lot of project ideas and things, but I'm not executing well. But maybe because of this, of course.
Pablo, what did I say to you when I walked out? I said, you need to slow down and pay more attention. Did I not say that to you?
Yes.
This is a problem I
You took
see
me apart and
with
said that.
owner after owner after owner. I see all of you. You're going around crazy. I'm going, what the hell are you people thinking? Start saying no.
Yes.
Focus on quality.
Avoid Moody. Avoid Moody. Yeah, we always think that we can do everything. And then that thing that we took, that commitment that we took, we throw it away to my team. My team can handle that. And then, why didn't you finish this? That's your fault. It's my fault. We overburden our team most of the times because we want everything out of life, but we don't take care of the burden that they are handling. And because they are frightened, they don't speak up. They don't speak up. Most of them. Oh, how many times did a manager said, hey, Max, this is too much?
2 things as a president you can support your company or your people. 1, provide the budget. 2, provide your wisdom. That's it. So if the Gemba is not working well, make sure you ask 2 things. Do you need my budget? Do you need my knowledge? Which one do you need? That's all you need to say as a president.
How simple is that?
In Mifune's case, my company, to answer your question, Max, we have so many endless problems every day. When I think about it, I cannot sleep. But your role is to train your middle management by giving those problems. What do you think? I see this is a problem. What do you think? If you are me, how are you going to solve this problem? Keep asking the question and train your people. Then your stress as a president will reduce a little bit. Last night, actually, I slept only 2 hours because I was thinking, what should I be my comment to support you? Because I'm a shy guy. I'm not a big accomplished guy. I don't have that much confidence. So I was really keep thinking deeply. How can I be a youthful man to you? But thank you. I kind of spoke a little bit, so I feel better.
It's all yours, Pablo. No worse.
Okay, so I'm just going to pause it there for a moment because the next 4 minutes I just didn't edit at all. I left it raw. And the reason why I did that is to capture the vulnerability from Pablo. We've just ripped his factory apart and told him how bad a leader he is. And he is just taking it on the chin. And I think this is a quality that a lot of leaders don't have, is just being humble, having the humility to say, I stuffed up, I'm wrong, but you know what? I can be better. And this is really, really important for leadership.
After what he just said,
Aren't we lucky?
I wish that, what's your age again? 83? He's 83. I wish that when if I get, I think I will, I'm working hard on it, to 83, I could do the same thing that you did last night.
Imagine the group you'll sit in front of at 83 and speak those same words. Maybe a transformed Argentina. Maybe you'll be speaking to a large group of people in a transformed Argentina.
But and teach us how you do it.
Strong Gemba. You transformed Argentina by strong Gemba.
I can't think of another word that thank you. I mean, I like to think that it's not enough. I enjoy that it's never enough. And also, this might sound, wrong, but I also enjoy how different we are from the rest. Maybe something bad to say, but I had to say it. I enjoy it because I realize the work environment that we are building. When I see that how different it is, and when I see how much left we have to work, I can't even think or imagine how incredible it could be. So that's the strength I had to keep going. And that's the strength that I have to receive the punches that I received today, because it's hard to realize what are the things that you're doing wrong when you think that, hey, this is really good. It's not. It's not. So yeah, it's hard, but the story that you said today, climbing the mountain, yeah, we're really, really trying hard to climb that mountain to be Toyota. And hopefully we could be someday. They encourage us and me on the shop floor to do so. And it's going to be a wonderful trip.
It already is.